matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. Sergio Martinez. He weighed in at 72.6 kilos. He's 178 centimeters tall and has a reach of 185. And facing him, Sugar Ray Robinson in the middleweight division, 160 pounds, 5'11" inches tall, with a reach of just over 72 inches.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Sergio.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Buenos Aires, Argentina, here is a unified and sensational middleweight champion of the world, Sergio Maravilla Martinez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Caution being thrown to the wind. This fight has a real good flow to it. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Catch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That uppercut doesn't land. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Martinez in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
You're much better than that. Nice round, good round, I like that, I'm happy. You're getting your time in. Get your boxing bag together and put him back in his place. Few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great one. It'll be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace, get your fence on end, and think about what to do. Good work. I'm in his tracks. You've completely switched up. Get your gaps to the pin.
On to the second round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Missing with the hook. They blocked the left there. Catch and shoot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one's dare do anything out of turn.
Which fighter will say no mas? Those counter punches have to hurt. He misses with that straight left. Misses with the straight left. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Great work. I love that. I love that. The jab slick. Just keep him on.
And breathe when you're stepping about, all right? Good.
Straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great. Stay focused. Don't let it
Sit. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win the next one. Yeah? Good. Come on, we're switching up. We got complacent. This fight's not
shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart.
had everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it. He does.
On to the third. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. When are we going to see a jab from these two? What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Relax.
Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back out there.
3 shots. Keep smart. The jab's working nice.
Please, I need to go back out there and switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job, and then get back out there and win the round. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
You're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget
Other than that, kid, just go back out there and get behind the basics.
and think about what...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Punches coming from every angle. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And that left hook doesn't find its target. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot. Hold that thought! Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. About Martinez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Breathe. Just get your breath back.
Just get your mind back, get your focus back, get the jab back. Just boxing.
Here. Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for a one shot.
Go back out there and win this round. You only lost one round. Listen, don't worry about it. I need to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that.
Go out there and finish it. Just stay focused.
Don't give him anything. Go back out there and win this round, all right? Come on.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. That hook was off target. Good job defending the jab. Nice counter shot. Perfect counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Fight that round. You don't want to lose his foot.
Don't be looking for that one shot or anything. Set him up.
Miss King. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab.
Just make sure you follow through. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. Just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your time in already.
Come on, switch up. Get your boxing back together and put it back up.
So he can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going.
Over yet.
Let's start the sixth. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Oh, and that one really got Martinez good. Maravilla is flat on his back. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about Martinez in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Switch on and get your box.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
That was a god-awful round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the field.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Come on. Switch on. Get your boxing back together. Put him back in his place. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get the jab back. Boxing, just be smart.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
There and win this round. Only lost one round. Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Don't give him those free shots. Keep smart.
There's the bell to start round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
The stamina is off the charts. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Robinson goes to the canvas. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. Can you continue?
So So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter. Oh, wait a minute. Sergio Martinez is dazed. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Maravilla in some trouble here. Down goes Sergio Martinez. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
I don't know who's got the advantage here after both men tasted the canvas in that round.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
It's the same again. Don't change the
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths.
Keep them on the other end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already.
Now, breathe. Right, let's get out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen.
Now figure out. Good work. There's 1, 2 straight down the middle. Can't miss it. Now good work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Straight round. It's the same again. Don't change too much.
Round. Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round.
Load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything.
It's in this next round. I need you.
And there's the bell for round 8. What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous round where both of these athletes went down?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
His stamina is off the charts. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
He misses with that straight left. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Good counter punching. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of get. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Sergio Martinez is dazed. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. It is Carl the Cobra Froch, 6'1" tall with a 75.2-inch reach. And he'll be going up against Sugar Ray Leonard, weighing in at 72 kilos bang on, 175 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
Yeah, if you've got a brawl that's in front of you that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for, I depend on that. But if someone is going to push you back, keep pushing you down, you're going to be under pressure. Don't get stuck in the corner, because if you do, you're out of it.
Carl the Cobra Froch, a super middle.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from Nottingham, England, a super middleweight champion of the world, Carl the Cobra Froch. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
The wait is over. The speaking stop. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Back and forth they go. Tried to score with a jab. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Considering we're outside in this sold-out arena, it almost feels like the Roman Colosseum and two gladiators going at it.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do you train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. That big hook doesn't land. Couldn't land that jab. Swing and a miss with that left hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Froch in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
Good luck. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away.
You ain't deep to tough to fight. He's got to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence.
Johnson, they're varied up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going.
John, get this boxing back together. You got complacent.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Straight right just misses. They both want the knockout. That counter shot lands. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter shot. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. A perfect counter. Oh no, Carl Froch got caught. Talk about Froch in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Mind back on the job. Great. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. He won't win or lose his fight, Leo. Come on. Let him get back in. Let him back in the fight. Right round. Just keep them on the other end of that jab.
Back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back.
Get your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Now just stick a few.
Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and we...
It's the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing.
The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecard. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice defense, avoiding the right uppercut. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Caution being thrown to the wind. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
That jab's slick.
Come on, get back into the fight. You're much better than this one.
Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. You got your defense and
Get your boxing back together and put it back on him in this round. Right, let's get out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out.
he's ready to go. He's gone already. Just make shit around.
lose this fight, do you?
Go out there and finish him. Just keep him on the end of that jab and you'll get him
Out there, win the round.
Back at it in round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
How about that time counter shot? Couldn't land that jab. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nope, that hook won't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Froch in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back there.
Just start running a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. You gotta figure it out.
Smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that.
Then, do what you gotta do. Do work.
Good man. Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Free shot.
Time for the 5th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Froch in trouble. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Oh, Froch seeing cobwebs. Thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot. Clear the head a little.
Whoa, Johnny. Carl Froch, we didn't see this coming. Oh no, Carl Froch got caught. Talk about Froch in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man. Good man.
Back together. Now it's a tougher fight. It's going to be confident.
Don't let him back in the fight. Wait round. It's the same again. Don't change
On the end of the jab and then start gathering your pace and win this round. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. Come on. Let him back into the fight. You're much better than this.
a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going.
Get your boxing back together and put it back on him in this round.
Front hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit.
We get confidence. Go out.
Here we go in the 6th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Incredible work rate. Straight right just misses. Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
These punches coming from every angle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Broch in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Get out there and win. Get back behind the jab. Base.
Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots.
Now, don't worry about our round. Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
Set him up and you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
Go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag and
Don't let him coach him.
There's the bell to start round 7. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Oh, Broch seeing cobwebs. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Leonard took a big shot and down he goes. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five. Are you okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Crotch in trouble. Didn't wait. Hold it right there. Carl Froch, we didn't see this coming. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
First minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
And stop him in his tracks. You've completely switched up. Get your mind
Right in. Go out.
And we enter the 8th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
That jab doesn't score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on. Did you see that? Carl Froch seeing cobwebs. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. The right hook just missed. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.